my job is to make this a football school, you know? Like, I want, like, with my teammates, I want it to be looked at as, oh, we have to worry about Coronado, not just, oh, it's Coronado, you know what I mean?
This episode of The Grind is brought to you by Blast Radius Coffee, high-octane coffee for athletes. For more, check out blastradiuscoffee.com.
I'm going to show you guys a video, and there are shorter ones. This one's about 12 minutes long. The reason I'm showing this is, and you got a long way to go, Jaden, but Jaden, there were a few plays yesterday, you and Aiden. Where's Aiden? I'm not going to mention his name, so he fumbled like 64 times. Where you guys had the football offensively, and you went out of your way to hit someone, and I love that. I almost want to have a respectful disagreement with an official this year, and have him pull us aside and say, your ball carriers are getting too violent. Let's make that a goal. Not cheap, pay attention. Not cheap, not dirty, nothing illegal, nothing that's going to get us or get you ejected from a game at all. Okay? But I don't know if I've seen that in my 22 years coaching where they say, hey, unnecessary roughness on the ball carrier. I'm not talking about chippy, cheap, dirty, but I'm talking about looking to run through someone so hard that their mother feels it. I don't know, but I'm guessing he never turned around to his lineman and said, block for me, get me a hole, do something. Okay, he just seems like the total package of a guy that understood his role and multiple times talked about the team, the locker room, what he had. All right? Let me run out of any of our formation.
On two. Ready. Set. Hit.
My first year here, we only had 2 returning seniors, and those are the only 2 guys that had been in the program for 4 years, which is mind-blowing because Coronado, I didn't even know that. I just read, this is our 106th year with the football program. That's crazy. That's crazy. So even though the school's got a long history, we're recreating the culture.
Stay low.
I mean, people, ever since Coach Hines came, a lot more people are starting to come to the games, and they're starting to get more hype around the football program.
I mean, like, it's like looked at as Coronado, like lacrosse, water polo, soccer, like you were saying. But like, in terms of like me being the quarterback and everything, it's like I like that challenge and like I like having that on me because like my job is to make this a football school, you know? Like I want, like with my teammates, I want it to be looked at as, oh, we have to worry about Coronado, not just, oh, it's Coronado, you know?
Set. Go. Get to me. Oh! Let's go. Next group. Next set.
Hey, not a great throw.
Oh, this is the showtime right here. Set. Hit. Get to me. Oh, come on. You can't do that. Outstanding.
Set. He's rolling out.
Watch the guy in front of you. Head around. Go get it. Nice. Wow.
Here he comes.
Watch the side. Oh, nice round.
Go. Now. Set. Hit. Hey, keep him up. Shouldn't have. Set.
Better, Jack. Pass, play. Stay with them.
Love what we saw yesterday, okay? A lot of great energy out of the guys yesterday. The only thing I want to say before I turn the time over to Coach Davis is, and I don't know why I was thinking this today, and a lot of you guys have heard this, I am a firm believer that each of us, when we walk into a room, classroom, weight room, football field, anywhere, we are either adding to that energy or taking away from it, okay? I'm a firm believer in that, okay? There are people in my life, they just walk in the room, I just feel better. I'm like, yeah, they just bring energy. There are other people near and dear to me, they walk in the room and I'm just like, they just suck the energy, the air, the life out of that room. Firm believer in that. Think about, and this is only for you to answer yourself, how you think you are. Because I do also think that we can change that, okay? But as a team, especially, you're going to add to our energy, to our success, or you are detracting from it. There is no middle ground. There is no, hey, I'm just going to kind of coast through. You're just coasting through, you're taking away from what we're trying to achieve.
Ready. Still slant left. Hut. 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 Take your read.
Set.
No.
Hit.
No. No. Red. Set. Hit. And then you're up. Everyone's down. Up. Get up. Find the ball. Take an angle. Take an angle. Hit. 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 Like that. Yeah. That's you're not here. Get there. Islanders on me. 1, 2, 3. Islanders.
Don't walk. We got 4, gentlemen. That's it. 4 no-one jumps. 4 no-one jumps. Coach, 1 minute. Hit. Go. Go. Good. Touch and go. Touch and go. Touch and go.
Get back. Get back. Get back.
We're back up. They're huddled. They're hurry up offense. Let's go. We're back up. Go. Go. We just jumped. So we got an extra one. Ready. Set. Hit. Hit. Touch and don't jog. Don't jog. Don't jog. Don't jog. Bring it up. 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 Can we get him going? Can we get him going? Can we get him going? Who are we? Islanders. Who are we? Islanders. How do we hit? Hard. How do we hit? Hard. This, hard. How? Fly. Let's go. Take a knee. That's all. Great leadership. Hey, gentlemen, we do have extra conditions today for the guys that have it. To let you know, practice goes to 11:30 on the schedule. It's 11:05 right now. It's 11:05. A lot of good stuff today. A lot we still have to work on. Okay? But even the cats that are doing extra conditioning will get out of here early. You're off the rest of the day.
You never get a second chance to make a first impression, right? So, you know what? There's you start a new job. Your first 90 days, you got to be making the impression. That's what they say in the business world, and it's the same thing here. It's not 90 days. You got about 2 weeks. Then we're into scrimmages and games. But you gotta come first day ready to go.
Well, we just got a lot of guys that want to step up, like freshmen that want to prove themselves, guys that aren't starting, I think they should be starting. We just have a bunch of those guys that want to be in. So that's helpful for us.
I want people to see how much we grew, because when I was a sophomore, we went we won like 2 or 3 games, and last year we went 7-4, and hoping this year we can go not lose a game. Like, I just want them to see how much we grew from pretty much my class, because when I was a sophomore we did bad, and then we were gradually getting better. That's what I want to know.
Come up.
And I mean, for our senior class legacy is that we came in with a new head coach, and we did terrible our first year sophomore season, but we came out winning a league championship or going off to state or playoffs. And not even that, and that is just to grow up. I mean, when I come back here, I mean, I want to go to the Naval Academy and play football, or I want to go to USD or play football somewhere there. And like, I want my senior class, like, I want Coach Hines to be like, yeah, we had me and 3 or 4 other players, whoever does it, me and attending the Naval Academy and all these great schools, and I want myself to come back and be like, kind of be like an inspiration, be like, okay, that's the kid that went Division I from a D4 school. I want to show people that it's possible.
Go, 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 go. Very good. Now.
Again, Charlie. I don't know.
Hey, compete on 3. 1, 2, 3. Compete. Take a hats off, take a knee. Hey, several things we got to take care of, gentlemen, before we let you guys go until Monday morning. Monday morning, we are in shells. Reminder, that is our black Islander shorts with your girdle underneath. If you didn't get them yet, wear black shorts. Read your mind. It scares me. I get inside that little mind of yours and read that thing. Okay? Monday night, all things willing, we'll be on our game field having our inter-squad scrimmage.
Yeah.
Okay? Owie came up to me, being brand new. I love this. He asked this question, hey, can I try punting a little bit? During practice, no. Okay? It's during 0 period. Okay? We haven't even really talked about that, but once we are on our regular field, the sooner you get out there and start snapping centers every day for punts, field goals, our regular offense, the guys that think they can punt or do kickoff or whatever it is, that 0 period where we have no contact with anyone is when you have a chance to say, hey, I can punt, prove it to your teammates, and have your teammates say, listen, we just saw him kill 4 of them. So that's the opportunity during 0 period. Good practice today. One of the players, I'm going to ask, he knows who he is, but I'm going to ask him to keep this to himself for right now, said, we're soft. And he wasn't being rude. He wasn't being a jerk about it. But it reminded me, I had a player years ago who played football, was soft as a freshman, became a stud, went to MMA, mixed martial arts, after high school. And his first fight got destroyed. And I went to it and watched it. He was in the octagon and he got killed. And he came to me, he's like, I'm never fighting again. He's like, I thought I wanted to be a fighter until I met someone who really wanted to be a fighter. And that word really is a big difference right there. Okay? Some of you think you want to be a football player until you are going to line up against someone who really is a football player. Who eats, sleeps, drinks, breathes being a student athlete. We got to find the guys that are really football players. Find the guys that want to be nasty, because there's a difference. Once again, you've heard me say it before, guys that play football and football players. Guys that play football do it when it's convenient, when they feel really good. Guys that are football players show up every day and just make it happen. Okay? Some of you guys are football players, some of you guys are going to make a decision. Bring it up. We got captains and defensive position coaches.
He is right.
He is right. He is right. Offensive position coach. I was going to give him a bone. Offensive position coaches. Hey, fight on 3. 1, 2, 3, fight!